Right, so let's start with the quiz on past continuous. So here I wrote down the first half of the sentence, and the task is to write down the other half of the sentence. Okay, now, so let's get started with the first one. The man drowned while. Okay, so here you see the word drown. Drown means you die because you have been under the water for too long and you cannot breathe. Okay, yeah, so the man drowned while. So you have to use past continuous. So just think of subject, and then to be, and then verb in. Remember past tense. We have two options, was or were. How about your sentence? This is mine. While, hold on. He was trying to save the little girl. Okay, what was he doing? Oh, he was trying to save the little girl, okay, who was in the river. But unfortunately, while he was trying to save the little girl, he drowned. Does it make sense? Good job. Okay, any other option? Or this one can be, the man drowned while he was swimming across the fast-moving river. Okay, or fast-flowing river. Again, while he was swimming across the fast-moving river, he drowned. Right? So what was happening? Okay, what was he doing? Right? He was swimming. And what happened while he was swimming? Oh, he drowned. Good job. Number 2, all the lines went off as or while. But just imagine you were doing something or somebody was doing something and then suddenly all the lines went off. What's your sentence? Yeah? All the lines went off as I was. So just think of a subject and then to be. As I was taking a shower. All right? Or Nancy was cooking in the kitchen. Does it make sense? Perfect. 3, what were you doing yesterday morning or yesterday evening when I called you? Right? What were you doing yesterday morning when I called you? Oh, you can say, well, I was a subject to be. All right, for example, I was cleaning the bathroom. Okay, what else? Well, I was watching a TV show. Okay, so this was happening, okay, when called you. Number 4, Betty was always verbing. You have to find out a verb in here, all right? When she was a teenage girl. All right, so you still remember how past continuous is used in this situation? So you use past continuous to describe an action that was happening again and again in the past. And this action made somebody feel annoyed or upset all the time. Now, for example, when she was a teenage girl, right? Betty was always fighting. Was always fighting with her classmates or schoolmates. Or Betty was always playing truant or skipping class, and her teacher was very worried about her. Alright? Or Betty was always yelling at her mother. Betty was always yelling at her mother how rude she was, right? Okay. Right, so let's move on to the quiz on past perfect. Right, so this is the first half of the sentence. You have to find out the next section. Alright, so remember past perfect is used if you want to describe a situation which had happened before another action in the past. Okay, so this is in the past. Right, so how about the past perfect here? Right, now when Jason got home yesterday, how about his wife? What had his wife done before or when Jason got home? Or his sons and his dogs? Right, just think about them. Now, the first one, his wife. Right, so his wife had left without a note. Alright, so here I use past perfect because this action had happened before Jason got home. Alright, how about his sons? How about his sons? Oh, his sons had gone to sleep. Right, so this action had happened before Jason got home. So we have had gone to sleep. How about his dogs? Oh, his dogs had messed up. Messed up the kitchen. Okay, again, so all of these actions had happened before Jason got home. Okay, that's good. 2, Mark couldn't get into the house because. Alright, so we have to find out the reason why Mark couldn't get into the house. What's the sentence? Because he had lost his key, right? So he had lost his key. So he couldn't get into the house. Okay? What else? Well, his wife had taken the key with her. Oops. Or maybe his wife forget to leave the key, or she had taken the key with her when she went to work. So that's why Mark couldn't get into the house. Again, all these actions had happened, before this situation happened. Mark couldn't get into the house. And the last one, he told me he had. What's the sentence? He told me he had fixed the car. For example, yesterday my car broke down, okay? And Jack came home and he told me that he had fixed the car. Oh, I fixed your car this morning. All right, so now I just report what Jack told me. All right? He told me he had fixed the car. What else? Or he had watered the flowers. I have some lovely flower vases. Flower pots. And when I got home and he told me he had watered the flowers. So this action had happened before I got home. Okay?